and we are going to do a episode 2 for our first impressions of Rush Mode. It did seem to have quite a few hits on YouTube, so I figured we'd actually carry on playing with that world in a series. And as you can see, we're at that rare instance where we've got a live update. So it's saying an update for Forgecraft Evolved is available. Would you like to launch it now or download the first update? The update first even. So we're going to download the update, and as soon as the game is ready, we are going to jump into it. So it's not a particularly big update by looks of things. It reckons 4 seconds. Oh, it's changed again. Alright, we're going to have a quick look at the view updates and see what that says. And it's here, new feature added: clumsy Iron Man squish core and hardcore death penalties. Almost anything, press H to get information about it. Turret range displays. Tab toggles Arthur's desired position. Spider-Man will now automatically defend your base for free. Torches should no longer glare out at you during the day. Search facilities work on crafting. Also pressing Control Craft to make 25. Texture pack support, mod support. Got Amputee, that gives you the free Dapper Arthur upgrades. Got Steam Heroes, that gives you the free snazzy Harrison skin for your Spider-Bot. Also, if you've got the Dapper Indie Sport DLC, please accept some Dapper items and a special VIP block for your world. And he says he loves us. So I've actually bought all 3 of these today. So if you check out my Season 1 Episode 8, potentially the last episode of our Season 1, because we're going to try and do this Rush Mode, you will see that we talk about these games, and this is actually just some more clarification over about what game will give you what. I did say that I'd give you that information as soon as I had access to it, and it seems to be now. And we've also got our game ready to launch now. Almost everything should be serialized between runs. This includes player and Arthur power, time of day, health, etc. Added a basic smelter, 50% less efficiency than the good old smelter, but only needs tier 1 materials. Tier 1 conveyors in the cold caverns can now be thawed out manually, briefly. And it will just go down a lot more. So multiplayer research is now synchronized across the world, so that means each player will share their research rather than having independent research, which is, in my opinion, I'm not a fan of that. Fixed issues with invisible machines, massive improvement response and lag for clients. Mobs synchronize 938% better. Wow, that's increased. External IP address is now shown when hosting a server. Hive minds now grow more intelligently based on the resources that they steal from your conveyor lines. Auto Builder now supports all conveyor belt types and has a range of 256 meters. Biomass veins are much richer. Loads and loads of missing icons are added. Still not all of them though, I will point out. Changes to the unupgraded OEs and CPH to reduce the amount of donkey work the player needs to do before automation is available. Fluid crash fixed. Spider-Bot hasn't improved substantially, but we'll still want the player to provide it with a nice terrain so it can go hunting. Yeah, he's put that in there just to mention, because sometimes when the spider spawns it looks all tangled up. And he did say to me, he's like, provide it with a flat out terrain, that way it can sort itself out. So he's kind of covering his own back there, because it does spawn a little bit broken. Tutorial has been further improved, so we'll be seeing that later on maybe. And we've also got a... Oh, we just realised we haven't set our time. It also says that fixed bump and normal mapping via tangent calculations. Lighting. Okay, so that's a brief update on this new update. And we are going to jump back into our world, but before we do that, we are going to have a brief black screen because I'm going to change my scene to Forgecraft Evolved. Now I'm launching the game and it should display now. Yeah, sorry about that. That is because sometimes when I change my scene when loading up Fortress Craft, my Fortress Craft sometimes crashes. So there we go, first impressions on rush mode. So this is going to be our series. As we've already got episode 1, I'm going to call this episode 2. And I may might change the name of the first video on YouTube. And we drank all our coffee, how dare we, we've got no coffee. So yeah, if you look at the timer, you can see we haven't continued from where we have continued from where we left off. There might be a minute or two missing. Oh wow. Oh, now that is cool. He's added a animation for the space shuttle that crashes. Can we actually interact with that? Is it going to set us on fire? Doesn't affect the temperature. Oh wait, we are taking damage in fact from walking through that. But there's currently no temperature from that. So we can't really use it. Wow, we are seriously getting damage from it. Okay, that's cool, I like that. I can't say I've seen that in any of my other worlds, but I'm not sure I like it being there permanently. I would probably want to remove that. Or maybe repair that myself. Alright, that is very new. So you've seen it here. This is an exclusive. I'm going to release this video today. But yeah, this is rush mode. And wow, that did damage us significantly. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We learn through our experiences. Okay, so we're going to have a brief explore. We have got a little bit of tin, but I believe that was from killing mobs rather than finding veins, because we've still got 2 extractors. One's on the coal. But that was a default one, so we may have already found some ore. I'm trying to remember what we did. Anything around here? Before I forget, I need to disable certain game features, such as the chunk loading and the in-game music, because we currently have no control over that unless he's added it in here yet. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Right. Let's go into our hollow base. Oh, not. Okay. Right. Have we got any extract? There we go. We knew we placed one. So this is our where we've got our extractor. Normally I'm pretty good at working this out. Oh, we've got a favourite on our tweet about this episode. So yeah, we're normally pretty good. I like to watch my last episode of my series or whatever I'd uploaded to kind of briefly refresh myself. As much as I hate the sound of my own voice, I like to refresh where we got to so that I can just jump straight back into the game, so it runs a little bit more smoothly. But okay, we've got a lot of coal in here. I wonder if DJ is going to join us, because we might see if we can get DJ in. We're going to rotate this, but if you look at this, we've got 64 here. We place that in, and we are going to hopefully get 32 copper, unless that's changed again. So when that goes down to 62, we should have 1 ingot. So that'll give us an indication to see if there has been any changes. But yeah, I mean, rush mode is epic. I love rush mode. Oh, I'm still yawning, and I've slept significantly, so I don't know why I'm so tired. Fortress was shouting at me yesterday because I was still doing a live stream and I kept yawning. He was like, "Stop yawning, you're making me yawn." So yeah, it's still 2 ingots, 2 ore per ingot. And look how fast that's running. I mean, there is no upgrades on this. This is just rush mode, and it is crazy fast. So in like a very, very short time, we are going to be kind of where our Let's Play series is. And I'm going to run around and I'm going to shoot a couple of these little oozes. And we've got 7 from him, that's nice. Okay, so that gives us our next couple of ingots that we wanted. We're going to quickly swap that out. Ugh. Not quick enough. Okay, we're going to wait for that copper. You know what? No, we're not going to wait. We're just going to drag it out. There we go. So we want at least 8. No, we want 4 tin bars. That way we will have our... I forgot what they're called now. They are going to be... we want that set to remove the... we want our logistic hoppers, they're the ones. We want 2 of those. We want a conveyor belt tier 1. Sorry, tier 2. We want the basic conveyor belts. We want a few of those. And yeah, we're going to jump down the rabbit hole we got over here, which we conveniently marked out with a post. And we've got our hopper, we've got our drill here. So we're going to output our pipe here. Just purely because we can't place it any closer. Are we? Yep, we're through. Okay, so we're going to go through our scroll wheel. We're going to go logistic hopper here and here. We're going to put our conveyor belt tier 2 there. We're going to wait and see if that's going to extract, and it has been, so that's good. And we're going to build upwards. I mean, look, these are the tier 1 conveyor belts, or the basic conveyor belts, and these are really fast in rush mode. Unless he's changed that again. He does like his changes. Yeah, these are quite fast considering they are just tier 1. Whoops. There we go, and we're just going to bring those over towards our smelter. I'm going to leave it at that height as well, because we're going to do like we did on our Let's Play series. Which is we're going to have our input underneath. I like to leave a 2 block, because that way when we've got our hopper there, we've got a little row, little space between the 2. Oh, okay, that's not really what we want. But I mean, look how fast these basic conveyors are in rush mode. It is really good. I need to turn auto lock off on my iPad because my timer is there for a reason. It keeps locking the screen on me. There we go, auto lock. We're going to change that to never. And then we're going to go back in our clock so we can see our countdown timer. But yeah, I want to just do a shout out to DJ because that is an epic spaceship. Because although we've had the crater, it's like, where's the rest of the ship? What's happened to the rest of the ship? But yeah, I mean, that looks really cool. The only downside is it can damage us, and we can't seem to do anything with it yet. But, well, we don't actually know that for certain. I mean, what happens if I try and build blocks in it? Does it destroy? No, okay, yeah. I'm not getting damaged at the front of the ship, but if I get anywhere near the flames, like here, I'm getting damage. And it's not through temperature as well, because I'm keeping an eye on the external temperature, and that is not going up, it is purely fire damage. So this is just us experimenting still with the new patch. Right, let's see what else we can raft. Can we? We'll try a mini hopper. We haven't got the resources for that yet. Okay, we won't try a mini hopper. Right, where do we want to dig our mine shaft? I'm thinking maybe. I want to think back to where we had our single player world. And for that we had a 21 block radius, so 21, so we have 20, so we don't go 10 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this was quite a nice area of space for us. So we'll just look up and break all of that as we go. And usually this coal will dissipate quite quickly. And we will dig this out and replace it with rough hewn rock because we do like that block. So right, we've got a 21 block radius, so we're going to jump across here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to just build out, and we are a couple of blocks short, so we're going to make the most of these blocks here. There we go. So this is going to be our 21 by 21 section. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And yep, that lines up perfectly, so we're going to break this tree. But yeah, that spaceship does look pretty cool. If you zoom in a little bit, I wonder if that means if I press H while looking at that, it's not going to give us any. Okay, that's cool. So what's that bit there? Is that like a wing? I don't know. So this is our borders, so it ends about here. So that's kind of a nice little space we got, and then we're going to dig underneath and have our processing plant initially, but we need this to get started. We're going to break that block, so that's going to be our hopper for input. We're going to have a hopper here for output, and we're going to have a secondary input along this line, which will be for our other ingots and other ores. So right, let's see if we can find our tin. We've already processed it clearly. Oh wow, is that coal? That would be our copper, I believe. Yep, that's our copper. So where would our tin be hiding? That would be copper, coal, I believe. I'm going to just do a quick. Yep, that is coal. Okay. Not the end of the world, and we want to blend that a little bit better. There we go. No one should ever know. Right. Okay, so we are in need of tin. Are you going to be tin? You look a bit small to be tin, but we'll give it a go. I'm going to just do a straight down path. And you are copper. Okay. Not what we wanted, but this is very peculiar. Normally we have a vast amount of tin and not a lot of copper. This world, we've got quite a lot of copper, but we're struggling to find tin. And that was the one we just went down towards. What are you? Let's check you out. Right. You are cold. How irritating. Right, that's probably one of the downsides of processing our resources before we found the vein. What's that one? That is rubble. We don't need rubble. That may be tin, but it's a bit close. In fact, I think that is near enough. Right, we're just going to dig straight down here. Right, what are you? You're copper. Cool shot, all copper. Right, this is a bit of a predicament really. Normally in any world we find tin a lot sooner than we find copper. So that's copper, that's copper. That down there is copper. What about this tiny little vein? Or was that the one we done a minute ago? That's the one we done a minute ago, I believe. Right, we're gonna, on the off chance that that's, nope, that's coal. Right, sorry little buddy, but you are gonna be needed. And how is that still not hitting? That is horrible. Oh, look at them spawning. I mean, they just like fall straight from the sky. It's alright, we're gonna go look at you, we're gonna charge. See, why is this still not hitting it? There we go. It's crazy. See that one hit straight away. Other times, it just doesn't want to charge. So we are just going to have the fun way of harvesting tin at this moment. That is ridiculous. There we go. And the reason we're charging it rather than just continuously shooting is because when they get attacked, they will attack back. And if we charge our laser beam, it does more damage per second. So it's kind of a benefit. See, look, we just done a single shot there, and he took 2 hearts off of us. Whereas if we shoot it like that, it does no damage to us, and we still get his tin. So we've got like 70. So that's going to be 45 tin to get us started. And where is our base? Hollow base, there we are. And we are at the 26-minute mark. Oh no, we're actually 24 minutes. Okay, that's a little bit out. Okay, so we've got a little bit of tin. to start adding that tin. Then we can start making a little hopper down here for now. Look at that, all the automation, and it still only used a tiny amount of energy. It's brilliant. So we've got our little corkscrew staircase. It's just building up the energy. And if that's our central power hub there, and that is our border, we want to leave 3 blocks there, and then we're going to start digging our staircase. And if you've been watching my Let's Play series on YouTube, on Twitch TV, it's only been live streamed, so it's not going to be recorded. Well, technically it's been recorded to Twitch TV for 30 days, and then it'll delete itself. But if you've been following me on there, you'll see this is the similar pattern as to what I was doing in my private live streaming world for this game mode. So this is working out quite well for us. The tab just keeps him away from us. It doesn't like lock him in, does it? So that changelog was a little bit well, I misunderstood what it meant by keeping Arthur at a certain distance. It just gets him out of our way so that we can carry on digging, but also the downside of this is he's not close enough to give you his energy when you need it. So if I tab him over there, he's got some stored energy already. But if I go below a certain threshold where he'd normally charge me, he won't be able to charge me, because you've sent him away. Right, so we are at the 28, no, we're at 27 minutes. But we are going to call it an end to an episode just for now. And we will continue this straight away. I'm just going to stop the stream and make myself a quick coffee, and then I'll be back to recording. But for YouTube, this will be the end of episode 2. So thank you for watching. Leave us a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't. And as always, leave a comment to give me a bit of feedback on the episode, how I can improve, what you liked about it. And I really appreciate that, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.